I used to have no problems with walking. I guess it started in 2017, and I'm fine sitting down, except if I took a long walk. Unless I walked for 2 miles, then I mean, think of it as like garlic diet that is hard to do, that I have to do just to be able to walk, because I don't have any other way of getting around. I never could rely on anybody. I just can't stand liars, and of course, narcissists. That's all they're about when they choose their victim. And Pretend Alot Narcissist is such a joke, because he said, I drove you everywhere. First off, he used my husband's car and drove wherever he wanted to go, because he thought, oh, I can get a job at a movie theater that's dead. So he drives there. He's so special. Well, we could get a job here. And I'm like, we're not hiring. So all you had to do, before he wasted my husband's car gas, he could have called them up. He could have called up, sometimes he drove his car. Actually, he might have driven, I mean, we didn't go anywhere, but he went all the way out where Long's Park was, where post office was. And they said, we're not hiring. So he's like, really, there's knuckleheads. They don't have a brain. He doesn't have a brain. He doesn't make any sense. You do not go and apply where they're not hiring. We're not going to be hiring. Like, oh, okay, well, we can apply anyway, right? Well, we got some ground, because we, cuckoo. So I just can't stand liars. I mean, the whole time he ran my husband's gas from 50. It was a very good running car. It was stolen, and I had nothing to do with it, because I'm totally taken advantage of my whole life, like from Pretend Alot Narcissist and my dead husband. So, is it my fault that I trust total strangers when my worst strangers are my worst insane abusers who made me want to die? I mean, that's just natural to trust anyone. They pretended to be my best friends, and they were my worst enemies. So why wouldn't I trust a stranger? That would make, it's bad I did. But for Pretend Alot Narcissist to say that he did anything for me from 2019 to 2020, absolutely not. I got Thanksgiving meals. Now, he didn't have to get me a Christmas meal. I could have stayed at peace, but no, I had to go drive in his car and get lost with him. And he had to scream at me when I bought boots. I don't even know where I got $10 from Alex. Where did I get $10 from? It was change, too. It was a lot of change. I guess for the bus, I guess Alex gave me, he didn't give me anything. I walked over to see Alex like once a week to try to get away from, I don't know. I mean, it was so bad. The abuse was that intense and that bad that I can't recall. The only thing I do know is Alex gave me money. Alex gave me quarters. And with those quarters, I bought some boots. But I was attacked viciously in the store before he could find Cracker Barrel maybe an hour and a half later, which was right on the side of the road. I mean, you're driving straight down Route 30. Music theater's over here to the right. The Cracker Barrel is over here to the left. And he just drove around in circles. And that's his gas money in his car that he blamed me for. Well, I drive you around everywhere. You're so ungrateful. That's the insanity that a victim has to put up with. Just total hell. And I was screamed at. So I got these boots, and he was screaming at me, "What do you want at the Cracker Barrel? Look at all these. I want you to order now. And you have to order so that when it's like he's not going to find it for another hour and a half. So why did he have to order it? Just because he's a little insane, emotionally stunted, temper tantrum little brat. Totally emotionally stunted, screaming at me. Well, you gotta order. What's wrong with you? Why is it taking you so long to order?" And, so when we got there, guess what? Because he couldn't order it anyway on his phone, because he doesn't know how to use his phone. So, they didn't have what they had on the phone. It's COVID. It's 2020. It's 2019 Christmas. It's COVID. Okay? It's Christmas. They're not, they wouldn't even have that menu probably, what are they doing open Christmas? I don't even know if we want Christmas Day. How would I know? I'm living with insanity. Him. So, they only had a few items, and you always order the specialty, which was roast beef. Very, very good. 1 bread and a vegetable. It was just basically mashed potatoes and roast beef inside, open roast beef sandwich and mashed potatoes. Delicious. I mean, it's simple. Oh, I want the special. It took him a half hour to order. When he took it home, he pigged down the whole thing. And he calls him up. "This is not what I ordered. I ordered a ham steak. This is not a ham steak." Yeah, that's what we gave you. That's what a ham steak is. But, sir, we have to honor our customers, and that's how I always got a free meal. Just white trash. That's what white trash does. They have no manners. White trash has no manners, Jerry Springer style. So, they're just bullies. They get their way. They're unspeakable. An unspeakable species, white trash, all the way. My dead husband was that way too. Awful to try to you can't do anything with these entities. Oh my God, look at that. That was Christmas. That was my Christmas. It was. I don't even know if we want Christmas Day. I don't know what the hell day it was. Just whatever, miserable. Screaming at the owner. Well, I did not order this. Well, we have to honor the customer. Now, he says that he never got that meal. He had money left on the card, but they have to do what they say they're going to do. It doesn't even matter. He ate the whole thing. He ate the entire meal. Licked it, lickety-split off his plate. And you, if you eat the whole meal, then you don't get another one. The hell that a person is forced to deal with. That's why Earth is hell. You can't say it's not. It was with him, living with him for 4 months. Just complete insanity. So, whatever. I don't want to, everything I said was true. I couldn't use his bathroom. I had to steal paper towels because they didn't have enough toilet paper. Whatever toilet paper or paper towels I could steal from the church when we went to church on Sundays. Because that was my only free time. I did that. When I finally went to Walmart and I had, when I got money again, Alex, I got Walmart toilet paper. He doesn't remember. I got 8 small rolls, but he has no memory. You hauled down a roll of toilet paper a day. To deal with that, seriously. That's too much stress. It's total hell. How do I even make it? It's completely insane. And for him to say this whole time that I was lying, I never lied. Like, no one else will live with him. No one else could live with him. And he lies and he says, well, Purple Alien God treats me great. Well, yeah, she never ever was tortured by him. She was never forced to live with him. And he never gave me any money. 2019, 2020, I was like, oh my God. I'm dying in his place from emotional abuse. And then came the worst, and it's just unspeakable to even say it, so. He's totally awful. I got a girl and a pastor to laugh about it. I mean, because of the situation, it's just, like, unbelievable. It's just, it's just, my life is awful. And, Pretend Alot Narcissist should admit how awful he really was. And I can't say God awful. I have to say Satan awful.